This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading. This is the Premier Trade Market Wrap.
This is the Market Wrap on a Friday on the James Dix Financial Network. I'm Jack Lott. One major economic report out this morning. That was the non-farm payrolls. Employers boosted payrolls by a better than expected 132,000 jobs in June. That was enough to keep the unemployment rate at a very low 4.5%. It was another sign that the economy is snapping out of nearly a year-long lackluster period. Average hourly earnings rose 0.3% in June from an upwardly revised 0.4% gain in May. Hourly wages up 3.9% in the past year. Fed Bank of San Francisco President Janet Yellen said that keeping interest rates unchanged is the best way to achieve faster growth and slower inflation in the U.S. economy. Alcoa said that the Antitrust Division of the Department of Justice requested additional information about its $27.5 billion hostile takeover bid for rival aluminum maker Alcan Inc. The request, the second one from the Justice Department, extends the waiting period before any deal can take place to 30 days after Alcoa complied with that request. And Royal Caribbean Cruises Limited urged Asian countries to improve their port facilities to accommodate larger ships as that company expands its operation in the Asian region to gain new customers. In earnings news today, Motorola will log a net pre-tax charge of $101 million in its second quarter after cutting 2,100 jobs, that according to an SEC filing yesterday. Haverty Furniture said that the second quarter sales at their stores fell 11.3% overall and 12.7% at stores open at least a year. Wendy's International said sales at U.S. company-owned restaurants open at least a year rose 0.7% in the second quarter, while those at the burger chain's franchised outlets just crept up 0.4%. It's going to be a relatively busy economic week in the coming week. Scheduled economic reports for the week include consumer credit for May, wholesale inventories for May, trade balance for May, the June Treasury budget, import-export prices for June, retail sales for June, business inventories for May, and the June Consumer Sentiment Index will also be reported. Earnings reports Monday. The second quarter earnings season begins with the release of Alcoa's earnings after the closing bell. Also look for earnings next week from Pepsi Bottling, Tribune, Acuity Brands, Greenbrier Companies, Colgate-Palmolive, Genentech, Yum Brands, Shaw Communications, and Bank of the Ozarks. Some of the stocks in the news that we were watching today included Green Mountain Coffee, saying its board of directors approved a 3-for-1 stock split. Apple, which released its iPhone on June 29th, has seen its stock rise almost 50% this year. Huntsman Corp said it's received a $6.1 billion takeover offer from private equity firm Apollo Management. And UBS AG announced it's replacing its chief executive, among other executive management changes, following a costly hedge fund blow-up at that company. And that is the Market Wrap on this Friday. I'm Jack Lott on the James Dix Financial Network.